Hey guys, Kodak Harness here. Welcome back to the bench. So today I picked up one of these things, which is a automatic glue dropper. So for dispensing, in my case, I want to dispense solder flux, but solder paste later on when I start getting into surface mount devices. The one I ordered was actually a 24 volt one, but this one's actually mains powered. And me being paranoid about anything like this, I thought I'd tear it down, have a quick look, see how it works, and make sure everything is hunky-dory. Oh, good. Oh no, it's working. There we go. First off, let's just get some beeping working. No, it's not range. Select what I want. Cool. So first off, standard Aussie 3-pin plug. Let's make sure it's wired up properly. So let's see. That way around. That's active. That's neutral. That's earth. It's even labelled so. Live, neutral, earth. That's good. Plug is labelled the same. So, yep. Let's just first make sure they haven't twisted. So earth in there. Earth. That's cool. That's live. Which should be that one. Yep. Cool. And neutral. Cool. So the cord is wired up according to Aussie standards, which is always a good start. Let's have a look at this thing. So we have on off, automatic or manual, how long you want the burst of air to last, air pressure, and this one's fitted with a vacuum tube if you want it, and pressure gauge. And according to this, ESD safe, but given the fact you're connecting via a plastic tube, how safe can you get ESD wise? Okay. One of the common complaints I heard about these things is that adapter doesn't fit your standard compressor. It was actually metric, but this one actually connects to my standard, was it 3/8 inch compressor quite happily. So I'll plug that in a minute once I've pulled this to bits. So given it's mains powered, I want to check earthing and all that sort of stuff. So let's see what we got on the back here. 2 fillets for the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like 2 fillets will take the top off. So what we need, that size. Dum dum dum. My trusty iFixit set. Not a sponsor, but very, very handy set to have. They're going to come off now. Okay, that's. Why is that not coming off? Because. No, there we go. That's nice. Little separate plate that comes off. Cool. So how are we looking? So there's the fused holder. We've got red. Oh, okay, that's red everywhere. Okay, so there's the earth pin which goes down. Pretty sure that should be earth somewhere. Thank goodness I opened it up. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix that because that's not good. But what we've got here is air in, one going through to the pressure gauge, one running through to the solenoid valve, which then runs through to here. Solenoid valve connections look reasonable. Soldering does not too bad. Would have liked a bit of hot snot under that to stop it moving. But what we got there? Magnifying glasses on so I can read the pins. What we got? So that's level 7805. So that's your 5-volt voltage regulator. No heatsink. It's a tip 122. I think that's transistor. I need to have a look at that. And your classic 555 timer chip. Bridge rectifier there. capacitors are a bit cattywampus. We're missing a component there, but it doesn't necessarily. Ooh, what's that? It's a resistor across the foot switch. Oh, okay. Doesn't look too bad. They're all pressed in, glued. Apart from that, which isn't great, looks like that was just meant to be crushed under there. So where can I fit this earthing lead? Will it fit down? Yeah, that'll work. So if I strip that, crimp it, put a thing on that, it should be good. A lot better anyway. Hang on a second. Let me grab my wire strippers. Wire strippers. Oops, it. Nope. That's what I want. I think these might be too big for that. Yeah. Don't think I've got one that goes down to that fine cable. New. Right. So I've got two choices. One, I put a bigger wire on it. Or two, I could almost just solder it there, but not happy with that, but never mind. Let's just strip a bit more off there. Oh, wow, okay. Looks like I might be putting some more wire on here. They got a bit compressed. Right, where can I put that? Realistically, there's the only place to go down from that. Oh, put back in the camera, that switch down there. Switch screw. But I'd like to put some sort of how to do this. It's a bit of realistically that. What's that good? I love this. They use the green for the automatic manual switch. I need to earth this to the chassis somehow. Oh, I've got a cutout there which has not been. Oh, that's for a little fan maybe. Got it. Okay, how to make that safe. So main thing, it is 220-volt transformer. That's good. 12 volts out. So I bet you that's a 12-volt relay. Wow, so we're dropping 7 volts. But then again, I suppose this is only 555, so it shouldn't use a huge amount of current. It'd be fun to measure that actually. But I want to get that safely marked down there. How to do that? Because that isn't going to take a crimp. Don't have any crimps small enough. And that looks like aluminium. I suppose the other thing is unsolder that and put a much thicker cable down. We'll do that. Cable. What about my stash? Some stash. I think I've got some 250 rate. Mains rated cable here. Hang on a second. What's this? Yep. 3.5 mil. Got some decent 3.5 mil cable here, so I'll just take a strip of that. And I'll fix this up a bit. Soldering iron on. Let's get. No, that's working. Let's strip that. Right. Come on, brown. Blue. Now the earth should come out nice and easy. There we go. So if I put that there around to there, put a decent crimp on it. Right, what do I need? Right, I reckon that'll fit. That one there I think will fit all right. It's long. I like that a lot better. Crimp that with Mr. Blue. Go around. Yes. Right, that's nice and solid. Let's strip some oil off for that. It's about the second or third device from this country of origin that I've had in the past which doesn't have good earth connections. Let's get this soldered off. Soldered on, not even twisted. Let's give that, clean it off. First off, let's get this bolted down. It's just sitting there. I don't have any vibration washers, so that'll be my next trip to the local hardware shop. Wow. Look at that washer. It's buckled in. That seems to have broken through the paint at least, so it should make a reasonable connection to the ground. Put the way around. There. No, good grief. And then I'll test the. Really? Going to be one of those days, is it? Yep. That goes there. That goes through. Let's get that back through and screw tight. It's nice and tight. Actually, and then that will go through. This one's going to take a bit of soldering, I think. No, let's go the other way around. Go that way better. Easy to get solder through. Complete overkill on the amount of power this is going to draw, but at least the earth should handle the current if necessary. Oh, come on. Come on. Just don't do that to me. I should take the switch off, but okay, that's just my meter decided to tell me I forgot to turn it off. Right, That's now there. Solder that down there. That's ready to go. First off, thank you very much for reminding me. It's just earth to earth. That's good. What about somewhere over here? Okay, that's earthed. Okay, all the metalwork I can see that I'm worried about is earthed. Yep, that's good. Right, these. Yep. What are the phosphors? That's not earthed, but that's fine because that's isolated. Fine. So, whole system's now earthed. Solder that down. And then I think we're ready to power it up and see what happens. Oh, stop moaning. Right. Solder. Come on. You've got a lot of heat. Okay. Yeah, man. Do you like the solder? There we go. It's solid. Let's give it a little test. Yeah, that's solid. That is making a good mechanical connection. What I want. Right. Let's see if. Right, earth pin. That's good. And metalwork at the front. Yep. No connectivity between any of those pins, and that should just be a transformer. It's off. Let's turn it on. We should see the transformer between those two. Good, no shorts. They use red for both positive and negative. Okay, we've got a fuse. Forget about that. So we've got a fused plug pin here. Yep. So let's pop that fuse and see what rating we've got. Because this device is what the spec sheet say. What the spec? Here it is. So, operating manual says 12 volts DC, 50 hertz. It doesn't, right, it didn't say. Okay. Less than useful. But it says here it's got a 10 amp fuse in it, so let's see what it's got in it. No spare fuse. So this is 250 volt. I think it's a 1 amp fuse. Yeah, 1 amp fuse, 5 below. So I'm happy with that. That's fine. I mean, I know it says it's 10 amp, but hey. Oh, all around. Use only with 250 volt fuse. That's fine. Right, let's plug the air in. So I've got a standard hose from the compressor here. Hopefully someone on the channel might tell me. I've been told to put the water condenser, the water filter unit, at the far end of the cord. So the compressor's at the far end of this hose. But whether or not you want to put it at this end or the other end. I've been told to put it at this end so it gives time for the air to cool down enough to dump water out, but who knows. Let's see what happens. This is currently at 50 psi. So okay, that seems quite happy. No leaks. Let's see what happens if I crank the air pressure up here. Not the wrong way. No, pull it out to adjust it. Wrong way. There we go. Crank it up to. Okay. Tank's showing me, not sure how accurate the tank is, but hey, let's just crank it at 25 psi. Good enough for testing purposes. Now, they're telling me if I crank this on, I should hear the Venturi effect, because that's little Venturi. So the air coming from here, the tank, blows past here and it sucks air back here. So, oh. So we don't need to worry about that for the moment. Cool. Right. Well, before I plug the mains in, let's get this back on and tie opened up. Unscrew. So overall, the build quality seems a lot better than the ones I saw on YouTube a while back. The ones I saw on YouTube had some really shoddy air fittings, but they seem to be quite good. And the fact that this tube now comes with the right adapter is a big bonus. Right, mains cord. Let's plug that in. Let's make sure it's turned off. Where do I have the spare? Over here somewhere. There it is. Yep, there's one. Okay, no bang. It's a good start. So what it comes with is you have that unit, the pneumatic tube, and some syringes. So basically, you put your paste, your flux, or whatever in here, and lock. And then every time you click the button or put your foot on the thing, or automatically, it'll put some air in here and push the piston down. So let's stick a piston in there. Reasonable fit. Comes with some standard looking nozzles from very fine. I wonder what sizes they are, but I suppose they're industry standard, hopefully. But let's go for a middling one at the moment. Screw it in. Lock that on. And it comes with a little tin stand for you to stick your thing in, because it does actually say make sure you can't drop any liquid back down this line. You get 2 syringes, a little thing to slide on, little hand button to slide actually onto the syringe so you can control it manually, and a little matching foot unit. So I'm not going to use a foot unit. I've tried using the feet unit in the past, and yeah, those things. I'm not a great fan of them. You slide that in there, and theoretically, if I've got this wired up right, goes in the back under a foot switch, and then this connects into this. So what you do is you pull the little, push the valve in, little cover in, push the pipe in, and that's locked. So now, every time I press this, you should see that move down. So I'll take it off. Every time I press that, you should see that move down a little bit. So, turn on. See what happens. Press. Okay, crank the time down. As easy as that. And then if I turn the vacuum on, you should see that getting sucked back up. Yep. Really have to crank the vacuum on here. But use that if you need to suck back. So if your glue's quite, or whatever you're dispensing is quite liquid, you want to do that to push them out, and then you have the vacuum here suck it back in a bit so you don't dribble. But given the fact I'm going to be doing mainly solder flux and eventually solder paste, so flux in one, paste in the other, I shouldn't need to run the vacuum, which means my tank, which is over there, should last a lot longer, because realistically if all you're doing is that's such a little bit of a okay, tell me my pressure's dropped. So let's just crank up that bit. All right, let's bump the tank up a bit. Let's bump that up to. So people say about 50 psi, which is now reading 50 on that. Should be about right. Lock it in so I can't actually press it. That's good. That's cool. Cool. Seems to work. And then auto, I think if you do that. Oh, I know why. There's a whole setting of dip switches here on the back, which is how long you want to go for. What does that actually say? Take that off for a second. Listen, we can hear it without putting any. I don't want to put undue pressure and pressurize that tube too much without pushing anything out. But look at the instructions. There we go. If drip. Oh, so apparently it's a drip switch, not a dip switch. So, how do we work this? Pressure mode 9, the drip switch. 4 grades of dispensing cycle time. Okay. Under the auto mode, full clockwise turn of the knob to step the foot. Okay. Ah, right. So if I turn it on and set the knob there and press it. Okay, that's how long it dispenses for. That's nice. So if I turn that down, let's say 3 seconds and press it. There you go. So it's not, it's a third of a second. So that's currently set to 1 second. So 0 to 10 is 1 second. And then you can get up to, if everything's turned on, 30 seconds. So that's 1, 2, and 3. What's pin 4 for? 1, 2, 3. No, where is it? Switch 2. Switch 2 is. Where is the time fuse? Oh, 0.5 amp. And we got 1 amp. Interesting. Power board, time set board, solenoid via time set board. I wonder. P2. P2. 1, 2, 3. Yellow, yellow. 1, 2, 3. Red, green. So there's a solenoid. There's a transformer. Plus minus out here, which is fine. That's your mode switch, which is there. Power switch is there. Time switch. Time set board, P2. Okay. That's interesting. Red, 3, 2, 1. Must be it there. 1, 2, 3. Just switch and so. Oh no. Doesn't show you this dip switches. Oh well. Never mind. Yeah. So that's not bad. seems to work. And as I said, I'm planning on slowly over the next time get myself into surface mount. So as I said, this came up on Amazon quite cheap, so I thought I'd give it a go. And yeah, it seems to work all right. So watch for my later on videos when I'm doing some soldering. I may fire some flux into one of these and use this to dispense some flux, because you're meant to be able to put on continuous mode. So if that's just I'll crank that down, on. What am I doing? Knock something out of it. Nope. Okay. Okay, it's a manual mode, so as long as you hold the button down. Makes sense. Cool. The lovely smell of compressed air. Excellent. Right, I'll leave you there, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully, if you do want to start dispensing stuff, this looks quite a nice little piece of kit. It's not expensive. I think this one cost me about, no, stop that. 20 bucks? Oh, sorry, 20 bucks? God, I wish it cost too much. About $58, $60 now? Maybe $70. Bit cheaper than I think. I've got a leak in my air dryer down there. Need to fix that. But yeah. So a nice little unit. Nice and compact. Quality, a lot better than I was expecting, apart from that earth lead issue, which was, as you saw, a 5-minute fix. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed that. Like and subscribe, guys. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.